Still qualifying, guys. Fusion, it's only one lap, by the way. That's everybody finished. Just wait for the clock to wind down. Who, me? Guys, we've got to remember to stay off the microphones while people are still driving. Yeah, go get your toilet. Wait for this to wind down. Real quick before we start.
Fuck.
Dance race, you still bouncing all over the place as well, just FYI guys. So if you guys are racing in close proximity to Dance Racer and the pink Porsche, just be mindful he has quite a bit of latency going on.
So we do 142.7. And I'm just behind him. I might have just about got him actually, but hit the wall. Oh, it is what it is.
Alright, not long now. And I'll just do a quick roll call. Make sure we're all back at the controllers or wheels. Show the results.
Oh, that would have been so much quicker than that. Never mind.
Alright, so we've got Dance Racer. Clarky. Morgs.
Yep.
Fusion. Dugong.
Hola.
Bearsy. Creepy Friendly. Sideshow.
Yes, sir.
Atticus. 27 Racing,
Yep.
and the Elder. I didn't get a response from Dance Racer. Alright. And did I get a response from Dougal?
I thought it was Red Beersy.
No, he
Yeah, we got no
messaged. Yep, he messaged.
Oh, okay.
Alright, guys. Make sure you got your correct tyres on. Just remember, guys, rolling start. You're probably going to have some cold tyres. Some of you might be on different strategies. Some might be on the hards, some might be on the mediums. So just be patient with people, and don't all just rush into that hairpin, because it's not going to end well. And I don't want to do a multitude of tickets like we did last week. Alright, so let's just try and keep it on nice and tidy. Alright, guys, muting up. Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck, boys.
Good luck, everybody.
See you at the other end. And stay muted until everyone's finished racing, please. Kaiki, you still on the mic, mate? We've had Clarkey spin off. That's unfortunate. He was looking very strong in practice prior to the race. The last year also the fastest team currently in APRL. So hopefully he can recover mentally and start making up those places. Might have to reconsider his strategy perhaps. Dance Racer qualified him first. Very quick while we were doing some laps prior to qualifying. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't take this one. Given that the pace he was doing in practice and leading the Porsche, quite a strong car. Atticus actually making up some positions here, looking really good in his McLaren. It's his first outing in the McLaren, in livery, looking pretty good. interesting to see what the strategies are. I haven't done too much practice on this track. I'm not even sure what my strategies in the Pro Series, let alone what these guys will be working on. So it'll be quite interesting to see what we've got in store. I will check what tyres everyone's on in a few laps so we can get an idea of what strategies we'll be using. Atticus having now a look at Bearsy. Very comfortable in that McLaren, I must say. Hopefully he can just keep his head down and focus. We started a bit later DDK because we have 2 new drivers to this series, one of which we're trying to get a response from and to turn up. So I was giving some time just for them to get their stuff together. So it's always the case when we get new drivers in the series that tends to be a bit of a struggle, just getting them on the microphone and getting the brief started, to be honest. As we got Bearsy making a mistake, giving Atticus position 2. If he just hangs in there now and just drives his race, I think Bearsy's actually going to get thrown off here. Be out of control. Just needs to recover, get his mind back in the race. It's always hard once you've made a mistake and you're trying to recover as quick as possible, but your car's just dirty tyres and you just have not the right frame of mind. So until he settles in and it comes good for him. Morg's just looking quite comfortable, just lapping at his own pace, comfortably with the floor. I think the way Bearsy's driving, he's not going to be long until he makes another mistake. That Genesis is quite a handful in here, I will say, so I don't think it's going to be much trouble for that Mercedes to outperform that Genesis. Got a little battle coming on here. Clarkey making his way through the field here, having a taste of the NSX of the Elder. Gets it done. Elder surrenders the position without a fight, which is a smart move. He knows that Clarkey is in a much faster bit of machinery, just a bit more competitive. No point wasting time fighting him when he knows he's going to lose position anyway. Just continue lapping his race. Fusion Shadow, new to the series, has raced with us in our Formula series that we do with the F1 calendar. So it'll be very interesting to see how he goes. Connection seems quite good in comparison to Dance Racer, whose connection seems to be a bit shaky at the moment. So we noticed that in practice that his car's moving around quite a bit. So all the drivers are aware of this now. So if there are any drivers having a look for passing, got to be well aware of this latency issue. But Atticus is holding on pretty tightly here, down 2.5 seconds. We'll be interested to see if he's losing time or is he gaining time, as it just hits a purple lap. Oh, purple sector, sorry. I think he's just threw it away there. Might have got a bit excited. And what's happened here? Clarkey's done himself in again, and we've missed it. I think he's just really trying to really push now. I think he just needs to just focus on his laps. Such a good looking livery, by the way. I really like this livery. Great looking car. Bit of damage on there at the moment, but I'm sure he'll recover again. These guys are racing Lobby A. This is Lobby B. They are racing Lobby A, so that is going to really affect him towards the front runners of Lobby A. So he might carve up a few drivers in this pack here, but overall his overall time's going to suffer from those incidences, unfortunately. Clarky's in the pits. Let's have a look and see if we can find out what tyre he's on. Racing softs, fairly worn. He must be changing his strategy up a bit. Jumping on the mediums, get his medium stint done. Very interesting. I wouldn't have expected him to do that. I'm not sure what he's thinking here. Maybe it's more along the lines of he's just stuck in traffic on those softs, and he might as well just get some clean air, get his medium stint done, and try and recoup the time at the later stages of the race. We'll definitely be checking in to see what happens here. So Dance Racer is slowly gapping Atticus, but Atticus is really, really driving well. Getting quite a bit of wear on those soft tyres, so looks like he can, if he just takes it a bit easy, he might get to 12 laps. Yeah, he should get to 12 laps. As he sets his fastest lap time, his personal best. He's looking real comfortable in that car. I wonder if Blue's driving on his account. So Red Bear, just trying to hang in there. I don't think he's actually making up any time on Atticus, to be honest, and just holding a nice gap from Morgs. I'm interested to see what the difference in tyre wear. Look at the tyre wear difference. That Mercedes, yeah, that Mercedes is just looking really good. I think they would go for a one stop. I don't know about the one stop. Like, yeah, look, perhaps do two stints on the mediums. I assume that's what we're thinking. The mediums aren't too much slower than the softs, but over the course of 26 laps, how much slower are the softs? And then add in one pit stop versus doing 12 soft, 12 a 12 lap stint on softs, then another 12 stint, and then finishing off in the mediums. You know, it should be fairly close. I think I'd probably much rather do the softs. But that being said, the softs will drop off quite a bit earlier. So what we look at here, you've got Morgs actually keeping up with. Yeah, okay. These mediums seems to be. It's hard to say. It really depends on what car. Seems like Atticus is doing alright with his tyres. I'm not sure where his brake balance is set to. He should be moving it forward if he has the ability to, unless he's already running it at -5. But Morgs is really looking after those medium tyres. One stint softs, one stint mediums. Well, you know, yeah, no, you're probably right. I haven't done any practice. I missed out last night, so I'm not 100% sure, but definitely that could definitely be the go. Apparently they're only going to lose 20 seconds in the pits with taking on fuel as well, so this is going to be more of a tyre race than a fuel race, so they're going to really focus on their tyres. So we're doing any battle packs coming up. Oh, Sideshow haven't given him much airtime in the Viper, running the mediums as well, seeing his personal best time coming up on Fusion. So Fusion is wearing through those tyres pretty quick. Yeah, traffic, yeah. Oh, these two guys have made some contact and then parked in the wall. That's it, boys. Oh my Lanta. Devastating. I'm not sure whose fault that was. I feel like we just kind of got the back end of that. So I won't comment on what I think is the issue there. But Sideshow's definitely picked up a bit of damage there, which will repair itself as it has, as I said it. And then we got Clarky coming up in the background now. So Clarky's already making up time and he's already done one pit stop. As Fusion's into the wall again. So Fusion was looking pretty good at the start there. I think again just seems to be getting a bit distracted out there. Just needs to put his head down and focus. Focus on his apexes rather than trying to chase down the cars in front now. The issue that he probably feels now that he's having the incident, he'll be desperate to make up some of those positions that he's dropped. So Dugong has been running a pretty safe race by the looks of this. Looks like he's had one bad lap in there, a couple of bad laps. Other than that, running quite smooth as he hunts down the Elder. So really make up some ground onto that hairpin. Let's see what the accelerations like this. NSX should drive away here, I'd say. If you get the slip, which looks like he's got it, still doesn't matter. The NSX is still trying to pull away from him. Insane top end speed for the NSX, isn't it? The Elder's going to be having a look at Creepy Friendly in a moment's time, I'd say. Looks like Clarky's right to the back end now. He's not far off. I'm not actually sure how many laps you can get out of these medium tyres. And I wonder if he thinks he's going to be driving to the end. Or will he be pitting in front of a set of softs? I'm not 100% sure here. His lap times seem to be okay for this lobby B, even though he's on the medium tyre. Alright, side shows in the pits, grabs a fresh set of soft tyres. With some open air, he'll get to maximise those soft tyres, so hopefully he can make up for the incident that had happened earlier. And what's happened to our boy? Where is he? Back down to 7th place. Some fresh tyres, so he's also been to the pits. So he's come out for a set of mediums, chasing down their elder, who's yet to pit. Not sure when he'll pit. So based on what DDK is saying in the chat there, that we should expect this medium tyre to go to the end perhaps. Probably should have tried to push those softs for one more lap. But we'll see what happens here. Oh, we've got a mistake here by the elder, which just opens the door for Atticus to drive on through. Atticus is looking really good, his track's really suiting him, all the car's really suiting him, so he can't complain. Great car for him to be driving. Actually, right here, we've got Morgs coming up for Red's Bearsy. Red Bearsy due for a pit stop shortly, I'd say. Got a few more laps in those tyres. His lap times have been slowly dropping off though. Morg's wearing out the rear tyres, so he probably needs to adjust his brake balance towards the front of the car. The front wheels rather. Maz looks like he's been chewing those rear tyres as well. I really expected the softs to last around 12 laps, so to see those medium tyres be that far gone in the rear says perhaps he's got his brake balance correctly set. As you can see, that the car's getting real sliding in the rear. It's just got to be a bit more gentle on the throttle. It's really kicking it. Group forming back behind here. Clark up to 8th place. Elder still put it through the pits yard as well, isn't it? Just keep an eye on this battle. Play this straight, like you should have a look in here. Needs to get in that slip. I don't know why he's pulled out of the toe there. Probably just wants to wait to the straight. No. Nope. He's going up. He's going to have a look here. Why wasn't he staying in the toe? Dance racer, race leader, he's in the pits. done it again. He's having a real bad time. And he's been reset. Unbelievable. He will not be happy with that. And it looks like he's cut through the S's and the game's reset him. Unbelievable. Not having a great race. As we come on board with the current race leader, who's yet to pit. Followed closely by Morgs, who's held the same gap the entire race, to be fair. And you can see the difference in the tyres. It's just insane. That Mercedes is just a great car. I have to remember to let Red Berry know that he's using the wrong window banner. I'll just have to make a note of that. Moore's in the pit, but Red Bear stays out in the worst tyre. So I think what Moore's might do here is get a bit of an overlap here. It'll be interesting to watch where he comes out, and after Red Bear's he throws into the pits, which I assume this will be his in lap. How it benefits Morgs, being that he's only a second and a half behind. So Morgs really needs to put in a good effort here coming out of the pits. Well, I guess you can call that the commentator's curse. Red Bear has just done himself in. So Morgs will definitely take that advantage and be promoted into second place after all the pit stops are done. Or perhaps third. We have to see where he comes out in regards to Atticus. Yeah. Atticus should be able to hold on to second place. Currently getting held up by Creepy Friendly, who needs to come into the pits this lap. Surprised you stayed out this long. Yeah, it was a nice 360. Good recovery. I mean, like, for style points, definitely. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been nose into the wall and having to try to reverse out, so it could be worse. Alright, so we're just going to see Atticus have some power. Yeah, this guy's all over the place. Atticus is just going to have some patience here. This could interfere with his race. Even though Atticus is quite close to Dance Racer, who is essentially the race leader after the pit stops are done. Red Bears is in for the pits. We're going to see Morgs get the advantage on him, most definitely. And out he comes. Yeah, he's lost quite a bit of time for that extra lap on the medium tyre plus the 360. I think he would have been demoted to 5th place irrespective of his spin. By how much anyone's guessed, could have been 2 seconds, I'd say he would have lost. More to the soft tyre, so purple first sector. Very fast flowing track this is, actually quite enjoyable. I was saying to the guys earlier that I do prefer it in the other direction. The correct direction, this reverse direction is what we're racing at the moment, which is relatively new to me. I'm not the most confident here, as we've got a manoeuvre happening here. Dance Racer just reclaiming the front of the pack, running on the medium tyres. as I said, I dare say he'd be running to the end on those tyres. As DDK's saying, one stop, softs to mediums. Looks like it's ready to go. And what have we got here? I heard it, didn't see it. Just be careful of the rejoin. Let's make sure you get in there cleanly. Looks like he's been a bit patient. Come on, let's go. Perfect. No tyres in the rear. That white bar is really chewing those tyres. A car that I was going to use for the Pro Series, which I am delighted to say that I was talked out of it. I did choose to use this car untested. That's how I choose all my cars. I figure that's the only way to really learn how to drive all the cars in the game, is just pick one that you haven't used and give it a go. And was talked out of it by the team. As he goes purple, as I said, it was slow. He does purple first sector. See if he can keep it down the straight here. He's come through quite nice. Great entry to the back straight here. Bubba should have some legs. I'm not actually 100% sure on its top speed, if it's a handling car or not. Just Laguna Seca seem to be quite slow. So we'll see how it goes here. If he can keep it together. Looks nice and composed. Dropped a bit of time there. Just looks really conservative, if I'm being honest, which is expected in the development series. The drivers aren't really at the point yet where they're really maximising those throttle inputs and apexes. Definitely seeing a lot of huge improvement from the drivers. Atticus back in second place with Morgs really chasing him down on those softs. So if Morgs can get these cars to the end on those softs, which, you know, might be a bit of an effort here. Look, again, I haven't done any testing, but it's a long stint for softs to get to the end. So he may be coming in again. But that being said, looks like Atticus, he just didn't stay out long enough on his soft set of tyres, so he might find himself running out of tyre also. So just to all the guys who are tuning in at the moment, most of you guys, I'd say, are part of the APRL Discord are registered racers and know that this is going to be a tyre race. So these guys need to be maintain those tyres. Yeah, okay, so that's a very good point. So if your car is light on the fuel, you're better off running those soft tyres towards the end, in my opinion. Atticus setting his personal fast lap on the racing mediums after already running the soft set of tyres. So exactly what has just been mentioned in the chat is that the car's getting lighter, you're better on your tyres, you're getting faster. I think Atticus has just done an arse about, and I think he's going to pay the price for that to Morgs, because essentially they've done the same strategy just in reverse here, but you can see the benefits from Morgs is just really eating up that gap. It gets it done like it's nothing. So Atticus just keeps his head down now and tries to tag along for as long as he can here. It's only going to benefit him. I don't think Red Bear is going to be catching him. Oh, he's on the soft tyre. It just is quite quick. Just going off of how he's been performing this race, he has made a few mistakes, a few hiccups. So I think he might see the tail end of that McLaren start pushing harder. We might see some mistakes here. As you can see, he's taking a very shallow line into this corner here, not maximising the entire track and there either. But we'll see. He's on his personal best lap. See what he can pull off through here for his tricky S's. Playing those quite conservative as well. Some of you guys watching know that hopping those curbs is ideal for fastest laps. Probably not for the race, but it could be a bit sketchy. Definitely for fastest lap times. We'll just come back to this and see how that gap's going. Just remember, it's just 7 seconds. Elbow also on the soft tyre. I don't think he'll be catching up this stage. Only 6 laps to go. We'll definitely be running those tyres to the end. So if Atticus and Morgs do have to pit again, I think Morgs will get there. But if they do have to pit again, I reckon they'll get there. My opinion is going to be that these guys are going to get to the end, and they'll be silly them to pit. So hopefully they've taken enough fuel, which looks like they have. The Elder's just going to be left pretty big gap from 4th to 5th, and a comfortable gap between 5th and 6th, and 6th to 7th. We start seeing you on tail off. This is probably the closest battle we've got going at the moment. Both of these guys have been involved in the incidents, not with each other, but individually or with other parties. So we'll see how these guys go. It's back to the pack, each one to fight for better positions. Still got that Viper. He's really pulling hard down those straights on that Porsche. Both on the soft tyres, so it's interesting to see if Dugong can hang in there on that, hang in there with that Viper on the Porsche. And Crippy just seems to have had a really rough time in there in the last stint. Run those softs really for a really long time. Was he on the meetings before? I thought maybe he was in the meetings before, I don't know. But whatever strategy he's done, it's really not worked out. And I think I may have missed Clarkey retire from the race. He should have parked in the pits and at least took some points. He's got a fastest lap hanging there. You know, we don't know what the other lobby's going to be doing. Could have got an extra point. If he's quit out of frustration, unfortunately he'll have to be penalised. But it's unfortunate to see. You did have a really terrible race, and sometimes it can be quite frustrating. You get your own head, and then you just keep continuing to make mistakes. And Morgs is really on the hunt here. Can he close the gap on Dance Racer, who's running the medium tyres now? He seems to be quite quick on those medium tyres, irrespective of Morgs running the softs. Yeah, see, look, Dance Racers on the racing mediums has done a purple sector 1 over Morgs on the softs. So we will see. The tyres are getting a bit more on there, as you can see. On the rear of that Mercedes. close that gap quite closely. Let's see what happens. Atticus and Red Bear's gap is closing up. Red Bears has managed to look after those tyres quite nicely. Oh, I thought I'd done it to him again. I thought I'd just come onto this guy, given him a bit of a shout out, and he was going to bin it. I thought I'd done it to him again, but he's managed to hang on to it. So if he can just continue to lap, I think he'll be comfortably getting a third place. But we can only assume that he doesn't know that Atticus is running the medium tyres. Medium tyres aren't too much slower than the soft tyres anyhow if you're using them right. We'll see what happens as both of these sets of tyres will be dropping off in a bit of pace. But they're about the same. So I think this is the time for Red Berries to capitalise, which it looks like he is doing. And hopefully for Atticus, as he's just looking ahead and not looking at that rear view as that Genesis gets larger. And it's not going to be long before Red Bears is going to be in the slip and going to get a little bit closer. Already. Just such a massive difference in pace here. Atticus was looking really strong on those soft tyres and actually had quite a bit of pace. But I don't think Bezzy's going to have too much trouble here getting by. Atticus will be smart not to make it easy for him. Start defending, they've got quite a large gap. Atticus may not be aware of the gap between Redberry and Eldar, but if he does look at his little mini map, you can see there's quite a distance so that he can be comfortable and fight this fight. He's not really positioning himself in a defensive position here, but he's also got a bit of pace down the main straight here. Oh, goodness me. What a sphincter clinch that was. Just allows Red Bearsy to get up on the inside. And look at that. Oh, left enough room. Well done. He's just driving around the outside again. So it's just, you can just see the difference in the tyres here. And being offline for Atticus. That's it. Just hang in there. Racing very well. A young driver. Just a great exit there for Redberry. That's what he needed to do to break that toe. So I'd expect to see him just drive off now. Any other battles going on? Yep, we got one here. As we see Sideshow sticking his nose in for a bit of a peek, running a bit wide there, and that's going to cost him dearly. As he went from nose to tail to a 1.5 gap. Unfortunate. But getting your tyres off the track there and on this corner here can really impact your lap time and just the speed you carry down the back end of the track as we have a little off here with Fusion. Is it going to be too detrimental to his race as he has such a large gap to Creepy? Creepy friendly, very lucky here. We've had a dropout in the race anyhow, so we will be getting an extra position and some extra points they might not have if Clarkie had stayed in. The gap doesn't seem to have moved much between Morgs and Dance, so I think Dance will comfortably take this race with only a lap and a half remaining. he could just keep his head down. He's running low on fuel. So if you note the fuel, guys, he's running low. So and he doesn't seem to be short shifting. So does he know, or is this car just? Is he gonna have enough? As you can see, his car moving around a bit with latency there. That's what the other drivers can see when they're close to him. But he's been running his own race, pretty much just doing a time trial here. Hasn't had too much interference, so I dare say he'll make good progress in the leaderboard. He starts his last lap. Morgs, Red Bears, the gaps are all pretty good. Everyone's quite comfortable. This is where it's at, I guess, at the moment. If Dugon can really hold on. Looks like he's really overfueled the car. In the pits, he's just put too much in. So he's carrying a heavier car. With worse tyres. So the advantage here is for sideshow. It wouldn't be too much effort for him to get this done. Granted, he doesn't know what the Porsche is packing at the moment in regards to fuel and tyre wear. But if he just can focus on his lap, he should be able to do this. So we'll just keep an eye on this. We'll just come backwards. These guys are going. Dennis Racer. He's going to come around and finish this one up pretty soon. Yes. Oh, I misspoke earlier. The penalty line I thought was on the back straight, but it's actually here. It's not too bad. Morgs. Still with the same gap, 7.5 seconds. Dance Racer crosses the line. Well done. To Morgs, great run from him. Just been consistent. Red Bear made a few mistakes, cost him, but let's go down and see where the boys are at here. I don't think Sideshow's really capitalised on the advantage here, to be honest. The gap just seems to be the same. Oh, he's really pushing it and he's making the mistakes. He's overdriving it. Atticus crossing the line in 4th place. Good drive from the young man. Velda bringing in a sexy in 5th place. 27 Racing, another Porsche. Just enough fuel. Slow Dugong. Bringing it home. Sideshow. To our British driver in 9th place. Back to the Mazda. I'll be interested to see where this has gone wrong for the Mazda, because this is really quite a tidy car to drive, and just to see what happened there. But that's it. So thanks everyone for tuning in, as I'll jump back into the channel with the guys, so we can have a bit of a debrief with them boys. Right guys, up Blue's posting the results in here. Alright, just jumping into the party, grab the results for the guys.
Good
race, fellas.
Well, mate. Well done. Yeah.
Alright, guys, thanks for tuning into the stream, and hopefully it wasn't too clunky being the only person commentating on it, but we'll see you in the next one.
All right.